Talk about that.
Well, I thought we played hard against Borger, and I thought Borger played hard against us too, and really competed. And their defense, they got after us a little bit at times. I was proud of how hard our defense played and created turnovers. But it was a fun Friday night.
When you start off this well after 3 games, you're 3-0, you've been pretty dominant in all three. Was it kind of a challenge? Kind of emphasizes the guys. You guys have been playing well, but keeping that energy level up is that kind of like the big thing you're emphasizing, that that's a challenge and that's what they've kind of got to rise to.
I think if this was an immature team, we probably would fight that a little bit. But you got to understand that several of these seniors, probably about 10 of them, have been on the varsity for 3 years now. And so they're mature enough to know that we've got to grind and we've got to work and we've got a long ways to go. We've got 3 big games left before we hit district, and we've got to get a lot better, and they understand that.
Coach, the defense, Borger's defense kind of keyed on the running game.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay and the receivers had a really, really good performance.
Yeah, early I thought Jay was a little bit shaky still, you know what I mean? And then he ran around, got tagged one time, and started playing football, you know what I'm saying? And you saw some of those throws that he can make. And when he's hot like that, we have a special offense. And, of course, our skilled kids and our receivers sure make him look good as well. Yeah.
You guys finally got some respect and entered the rankings for the top 10. You guys are coming in at number 10. Do you guys pay attention to that kind of stuff? And does it bother you that you guys aren't higher?
I think we're number 7, but
Are you number 7?
Don't quibble,
No, I'm joking. Seriously, it's a lot of fun. I mean, why not? That's great recognition for your community and for your program, for your kids, and so why not just embrace that? But as far as do we sit around? Have I talked to them about it? Not a single time. No.
Talk about your defense. You guys have only given up 3 points in the last 2 weeks. You guys are really playing good defense.
Play it hard, and that's the key on defense. We're getting a little bit better tackling. We implemented that whole new tackling system, and we didn't get to do it in the spring, and so I felt like we were a little bit behind there. But we're working and making jumps, and I think we're getting better. And I tell you, we're really going to get tested though with our defense this week.
Coach, let's mention that a little bit more. How well the defensive line is playing, keeping all those big guys off of getting into the secondary, getting to your linebackers, letting them roll around and do what they do.
Yeah, it's we're playing a lot of people on the defensive front and keeping kids fresh, keeping kids hungry, and they're doing a great job. They really are. And then our linebackers are playing well. We have a sophomore that I just didn't know how he was going to handle things, and he's handled things really well. And then Cam Reagan he's on fire right now, and our leading tackler, and so those guys are playing good. And then Rafe and Blake on the outside, are really playing physical and understand the game because they've started a lot of games for us.
Coach, if one thing really shocked you or surprised you coming into the season and where you guys are now, what would that have been? What would you have been most shocked about right now before the season started?
Gosh, I'm not sure if that's a great question, but I'm not sure I can answer it. I was concerned with our inside linebackers just because we had some cats, with Bo Christie, and what's cool is Bo kind of set a standard, and that those young guys watched him. And one thing that that he taught them is he would knock the crud out of you. And these guys, we got 4 of them that want to try to do that as well. So those young guys playing well, it's been a surprise a little bit.
Is controlling the run game against Greenwood, is that the key against
Yeah, they're old school. They're in the eye, they're underneath the center, they're gonna eye wing, eye slot, tackle over, unbalanced, and they're gonna come at you with have a little bootleg game and things like that, but they're big, tough, and physical, and a great, well-coached football team.
You kind of think that's sort of challenging guys heading into district, a team like Greenwood. They've been traditionally a pretty strong program. It's kind of like, okay, we're pretty good for 3-0 right now, but we're going to see even more when we stand at the end of this one on Friday night.
Yeah, it's going to be a great challenge, and you understand this. These 3 games coming aren't life and death. Every time you suit up, you want to win, but we want to get better. And these kind of teams like them, Leveland and Andrews, are going to make us better and lift the level of football that we need to be playing. But this group this coming up, they were state semifinalists last year. Have 8 back on defense and 6 back on offense, and so they got a lot of talent. They got an all-state running back that's back, and he can really go, and it's going to be a great challenge. That'll be a fun night.